CNN Headline News will continue. It's time now for Local Edition, brought to you in part by First National Bank. Visit them online at fnb.com and Razier Lumber Incorporated, Goodland and Colby.
Welcome to another local edition from S&T. I'm Heather McDonald. From flooding to tornadoes, extreme weather seems to have become a more common occurrence in Kansas and across the Midwest. A training session was held in Brewster Tuesday to discuss how to protect and use resources provided by a community's public works in a time of crisis. When disaster hits, the restoration of everyday utilities such as water and electricity becomes a priority for everyone.
What we're finding is that a lot of times that utilities have a little bit different issues involved in terms of trying to restore services. And so what we're trying to do is encourage municipal and city utilities and rural water district utilities to work together, because they've got lots of experience out there and a willingness to help out some of their neighbors.
It's important for municipalities and emergency management to be coordinated in a time of crisis. Establishing a citywide emergency action plan, operations plan, and prioritizing assets, a disaster can be approached in a more efficient and timely manner. Mutual aid agreements with neighboring communities are also beneficial. Response time does vary, however, from disaster to disaster, but public safety and public health is always the top priority.
At Chapman, a day to a day and a half. Greensburg was 6 days or 5 days, It depends on the amount of devastation. It depends on the response that you have from local people. There's a vast difference between the western part of the state and the eastern part of the state. The western part of the state takes care of their own. The eastern part of the state has a different way of life.
Smaller communities are often less prepared for, but more capable of handling a crisis. But regardless of the size of the community and the extent of the damage, disaster situations cannot be remedied overnight. There's a not much better way to spend a day than fishing, and 70 local youth did just that. On Tuesday, a fishing clinic was held at Bellamy Ranch south of Goodland for 4-H members, junior leaders, and several adults from Sherman, Wallace, and Cheyenne counties.
When I see youngsters that have been through the program, the fun that they've had on those particular days, and then want to come back as junior leaders, and then they show me their fishing license to boot, we know that they're going to be a fisher for the rest of their lives, and that's what it's all about.
In its 23rd year, the clinic is one of the longest running and is part of an effort by Kansas Wildlife and Parks to interject youth into all types of outdoor activities. Along with fishing, the day also includes an educational portion to touch on rules, regulations, and safety. But in Davenaw's opinion, experience is the best teacher, no matter the age.
My favorite part is probably taking the fish off the hook, just seeing the expression on the little kid's face when they actually do catch a big fish.
Although reservoirs, state fishing lakes, and farm ponds, or just an opportunity to throw out a line can be few and far between, it's hard to pass up a day of fishing, even in western Kansas. Dust off your cowboy hats and pull on your boots. The PBR is coming to Goodland. The Western Plains Shootout PBR Enterprise Rent-A-Car Tour event is scheduled to be in town for the Northwest Kansas District Free Fair in August. Tickets are already on sale but are only available online. The local Thunder on the Plains committee brought the PBR to the area, and depending on this year's success, Goodland could be an annual stop for the Professional Bull Riders Tour. For more information, visit pbrnow.com. As summer temperatures rise, it's not always easy to beat the heat. With longer days, warmer nights, and each day inching towards triple digits, what used to be the first resort for relief, air conditioning, is becoming too pricey to enjoy. Energy prices are among many everyday amenities that continue to soar, but making little adjustments can add up to a lot when it comes to the bottom line. Only turn on the AC when you need it and turn it off when you're not at home. It is also recommended to clean air conditioner filters at least once a month and install mini blinds to limit sunlight indoors. And money saved is as simple as a few degrees. Just raise the thermostat. It's estimated that for each degree the thermostat is raised, 3 to 5% will be saved on cooling costs. Visit the Alliance to Save Energy for more tips on cooling your budget. Thank you for joining me for another local edition. I'm Heather McDonald. Stay tuned. CNN Headline News will continue next.
Local Edition has been brought to you by First National Bank and Razier Lumber Incorporated.
Community people, people who know. Community people.
Agriculture is America's largest family business. It's more than a business, it's a way of life. We believe in it. We invest in it. We make ag loans. First National Bank, www.fnb.com, member FDIC.
Community people, you know.
Open the door to enhance your home's value. We at Razor Lumber Incorporated would like to introduce you to the Thermal True Door. The security, performance, and durability found in Thermal True Doors deliver years of trouble-free performance. Each component is designed to work together as part of a complete system for maximum energy efficiency and security. Come see us at Razor Lumber Incorporated, 605 Caldwell Goodland and 490 East 4th Colby to add a touch of class to your home.